Welcome to today's math lesson. In today's math lesson, we're learning about adding negative numbers, and we're going to use number lines to help us with our work today. Now, negative numbers can be kind of a strange idea, and to help understand it, I've made this drawing here, which I think can be helpful in understanding what a negative number is. You'll notice in my illustration here, I have an ocean, and I have a yellow submarine up here. And the ocean, the water line, is right at 0. So that's going to represent 0. And that means that if the submarine is traveling at 0, that it is resting right on the surface of the water. It isn't above the water or below, it's right at the surface. Now the submarine can travel below the surface or even above the surface. And to do that, we have these handy-dandy devices over here. We've got balloons, which help the submarine rise, and we have weights, which pull the submarine down. And I can even show you what that looks like. We can take the balloon here. If we attach the balloon, it makes the whole entire submarine rise up. We can actually have it float right up into the air. And we can also attach a weight, and attaching a weight to the submarine actually pulls the submarine underwater, and that's how the submarine dives. So, to get started, let's just clarify a couple things. Positive numbers are like balloons. If you add a positive number, it makes the number go up. For example, 3 plus 3. These are positive numbers. They're above 0. That's that number right here. It's above 0. 3 plus 3 equals 6. That would look like something like this. It'd be like starting the submarine at 3, which is right here. And notice how my submarine is starting right here at 3, and then adding 3 balloons. So that'd be kind of like putting a 3 here. So we're going to add 3 balloons to my submarine, attach my submarine, and it's going to rise up 3. That would be 1, 2, 3. So by adding 3 balloons, it rises up 3, and now it's at 6. So that should make pretty good sense. Now we can also add negative numbers. Now negative numbers we're going to represent with a weight that pulls the submarine down. When we add weights to the submarine, it pulls the submarine down. Now this can be a little confusing at first, but I think when we practice it, you'll find it makes some sense. So to start with, I have an example here of -4 plus 5. The first number is always going to be where we start on the number line. So here we're starting at -4, and we're adding 5. So we're going to add 5 balloons to our submarine. All right, we're going to add 5 balloons, attach them. There we go. So we're going to start at -4, and then we're going to add 5. Let's give that a try. So we're starting at -4, so that's -1, -2, -3, -4. Here's where we're starting. And how much are we adding? We're adding 5. That's 5 balloons. So remember, it's a positive number. It's a balloon. Balloons rise. They go up. So here we go. Ready? We're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what number am I at? I am at 1. So I started below 0, and I rose up 5. I counted up 5, and now I'm at 1. So -4 plus 5 equals 1. Positive 1. Just to review, the first number is where we start at, and we're adding. And if we're trying to decide if we're going up or down, we need to look at the second number and determine whether we're adding a positive or negative number. A balloon makes us go up, that'd be a positive number. A weight makes us go down. Let's try another example here. Here we have 2 plus, and here it's -6. You'll notice I put some parentheses around it. That's because it gets kind of awkward if you have two of these arithmetic symbols right next to each other, an addition symbol and a subtraction symbol next to each other. It's just kind of weird, so we put this -6 in parentheses. Okay, so here we've got 2, that's our starting place, and we're adding -6. Let's just think about what that looks like here. So this time I'm not adding balloons, I'm adding weights. So, alrighty. How many weights am I adding? I'm adding, let's see here, this would be -6. Got it. I'm adding 6 weights. Okay, so here we go, 6. So I'm going to add those weights on here. And then we're going to put it into position. So we're going to attach those weights. All right, and we are starting at, so remember that first number is where we start. So I'm going to start my submarine at 2. So 2 is here. You'll notice that's where it's lined up. And so I've added 6 weights. That's -6. Now weights make us drop down. So even though I've added, I'm going to go down. I know it's a little funny at first, but when you think about adding weights, it makes sense that it would make us drop. We're used to adding things and having them get bigger, but that's only true if you're, in this case, if you're adding balloons, it goes up. But we're adding weights. So we started at 2, and we're going to go down 6. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is where I'm going to stop. Let's see here. Where am I at now? Now I'm at -4. So I can say that 2 plus -6 equals -4. So go ahead and practice this using a number line. And just remember, we're adding, but to determine if you go up or down, take a look at that number. If it's positive, you're going to go up. If it's negative, if you're adding negatives, you'll go down. Balloons and weights. Balloons make you rise, weights make you sink. Have fun with this. Let us know if you have any questions, and good luck with your work.